Good day, folks. Mark again. Here I'm going to show you a guitar that I purchased. Put my name on it. It was June 5th, 2018. I bought this. It was a complete guitar. Might have even been a Starcaster. I can't really recall what it was. Let me turn around here, and you can see it's got some alder kind of grain. It's not a plywood guitar. It's in here you can see there's a joint where the top half and the bottom half were glued together. I think right there you can see in that joint. So it's got a pretty good piece of wood up here, and it looks like it might be a veneer. I don't know. And the back is pretty decent. I mean, it's got a scratch here, superficial. There's not really any dings in it. And the neck pocket has got a big hole. I don't know why they put that there for. Maybe to hook it up and paint it, or I don't know what they did that for. But anyway, it's pretty clean, and it appears to be alder, and I don't have my scale with me, but I'm going to say it weighs in at right around 4.5 or 5 pounds. Anyway, as the progress goes on this, I will update. Today I'm going to start sanding off the finish, get it down to the wood, and then determine what I'm going to do with it. This looks like a starburst kind of paint job they did on this 3-tone. I don't really like it, to be honest with you. I don't like that red strawberry stripe. I don't know. Looks like they put up a mask and did it with. I like to do my stuff freehand. Anyway, we'll get back with you in a little bit. Probably next time you see this, it'll be a piece of wood with no finish on it. Well, here it is in the paint shop. Getting ready. It's been sanded. I'm going to leave the sides on there because they're a nice dark color, black. I'm going to do it kind of like a metallic, darker than gunmetal gray, but not quite black. And here's what we're looking at here. I got to tape off the neck pocket. I don't want to get paint in there, but that's what it looks like. And the other side, I had to put a little poly on it because the sandpaper cut through the sealer right in here. So I'm not going to do the back right now. I'm just going to do the front. About that color right there. Like a dark gunmetal gray. That's the color it's going to be. Back with you in a bit. Alrighty, here it is. That's the color. A little light spot right there I need to go and touch up. But that's under the pick guard anyway. Right in here looks alright. I'm not going to go too heavy with it on the first run. But we'll get back with you when we get the back side going, and then we'll start putting on some hardware. I'm thinking about putting on some maybe gold hardware, maybe not, I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. We'll see. Back at you. Well, I've got a loaded pick guard I found laying around in my little warehouse of fun-filled toys. This was for a guitar that I did. I kind of put a splotchy little green paint job on it. But that's coming off. These tone knobs, I've got millions of knobs. But these are pretty decent pickups. They got the cream cover on them, and these are from Guitar Parts Online. I can get them on the camera here. These are some Alnico pickups. It says play with fire. It's nice being old because you can't ever remember anything about where you got anything or anything. It's got full-size pots in it already. It's got a good switch in it. I probably had intended it for some other venue, but these little Sprague 022s are coming off, and I'll put some good orange drop 47s for these pickups. Ought to be pretty decent. I got to think of a color to paint the pick guard. I'm thinking maybe, I think I have some almond to go with that black. That'll really set it off. With the black, I call it black. You saw the metallic dark gray that I'm using. Okay. Let's get to work on this. Alright, here's part of the switch arrangement that I'm going to be using on that metallic Stratocaster. So let me point out that you see this connection right here bypasses this and goes over to here. I'll tell you what that's going to do is when I get ready to hook up my tone controls, there you see the 47 orange drop, what that's going to do is it's going to connect pickup 1 with pickup 3. In other words, the neck and the bridge pickup. Now on one of these, depending on how I lay it in the guitar, one of these will be for the bridge and the neck, the other will be for the middle. Now you see how I've got a connector in between here, because that way you only have to use one pot. And when you flip on both, like if you're in an in-between position and you're playing position 2 or position 4 on the switch where you're getting front and middle or bridge and middle, you're not working off two different capacitors. You got one capacitor that's controlling that whole tone. Anyway, that's the way I've started liking to do it, because when you're in position 4, especially on the switch, and you've got the back pickup and the middle pickup, the bridge pickup and the middle pickup, you have two tone controls to adjust tone for that sound. And the same way in position number 2 when you're going from neck to middle. Anyway, that's how I'm laying that out. And just to show you, remember, the bridge runs from here to here. I know it looks like it's connected right there, but it's really not. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I've kind of got the wire bent away from that pole right right here. See, it's not touching that pole. So that will go to the middle pickup. That's how that works. Okay, I went ahead and painted the pick guard the almond color. I think with the cream pickups it's going to look good. And let me show you this fabulous little neck I'm going to put on there. It's going to be brand new. This is one of those K-Mise, I don't know how you say it, but it's on eBay. Bet you're wondering what a K-Mise or K-Mise size 70 by 10 by 5 centimeters is. Well, it's a package that I received via the U.S. mail today. I'm going to put that down on the ground. That's the box. And this is the, right there. It's probably got way too much light on it. And the back, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. That's a K-mice or K-mise, however you want to say it. It looks to be one-piece maple. There's not a like some Samick guitars where right in here there'll be a joint, but this is not. This is all one piece, and it's got a maple fretboard on it, and the corners they're a little sharp, but man, it's a brand new guitar. I'm telling you what, I don't mind getting a little bit of a sharp edge. I can just sand that a little bit, but that is a pretty neck. I like that antique yellow color that they come in. It's got the nice big for Fender style guitar. It's got the jumbo frets and got a little character right here in the neck. A couple of little spots where there was some branches growing out of the tree, I guess. Alright, well that's going to be nice. I'll show it in a guitar when I get it put together. You get them for about, I don't know, $35. Good necks. And I've got the Squire tuners. Good solid piece of maple. And you'll see right here in the neck joint, that's all one piece right there. It's not one of those Samick styles that's been laminated and glued. Got a pretty good fretboard on it. Brand new. I polished it up and dressed out the ends of the frets a bit. Flip that on over. Yep, that's gonna be the neck. It's gonna look good on that metallic guitar. Well, here's the preliminary look, kind of with the oh, I don't know, I'm gonna call it like a dark gunmetal, really. It's kind of a dark gray, not quite a black. That's that. And the neck, we saw it earlier. Oh, and say hi, Frankie. Frankie. There, oh, there's Frankie. Hi, Bubba. What are you doing? And wait a minute. Anita. They come to watch Daddy work on guitars. Daddy has an Explorer that he's working on. A homemade one. Anyway, back to this story. I haven't painted the back yet. I just got the front on and got the first coat of clear on it. I'm going to let it set up and get nice and finished and be back. And I forgot to add the pick guard. I went ahead and did it with the almond color, kind of almost a creamy or antique white sort of. You see the red underneath there. That's because when I laid it on there, I didn't want to lay it on the body. Pick guard is still kind of tacky. The body's still a little bit tacky, so I just didn't want to mess up the paint. But anyway, that's what it was going to look like later.